How's it going, everybody? I just got dragged off one or two things. I'm just running around. It's WrestleMania 29. I cannot wait for tonight. Thanks everybody for coming. Now slow down and answer any questions you have. How's everybody doing, by the way?
Yeah.
Good. That's any more amped than that, fella. How's it doing? It's good?
Yeah. Good.
Why am I sitting down? Thanks a million. Running around all day. Massive stadium. Maybe I should use this mic as well. Just working on the lungs, you know. So what's going on? Has anyone any questions for you? We just saw John. He spoke Chinese, and unfortunately I can barely speak English, so I won't try and follow that. How are you doing, fella?
How are you, brother?
I'm good. What's the name?
Blackjack Brown from Chicago sometimes.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What's happening? Last year you were going for the title. This year it's a different story. What's going on with that?
Yeah, it's a different story. Obviously a different type of match. Last year I won the World Heavyweight Championship in 18 seconds. A lot of people were like taking a sip of their drink and the match was over. But that's what happens in WWE. Different people get different opportunities and different feuds pop up. And for the last couple of months I've been having a feud with The Shield, which happened right after the Royal Rumble. And to be honest with you, it's pretty exciting for me. I started in 2009 on ECW. I've had a great run as WWE champion and World Heavyweight champion. But the thing about The Shield is these guys they're young, they're hungry, they're aggressive. They've no, they fear nobody, and they have no respect for authority. Kind of like myself when I first started here, and I went straight after John Cena. So teaming with Big Show and Randy is definitely a very interesting formula. I mean, we don't really like each other. I don't think anybody really likes the Big Show once you get to really know him. But he's definitely a great asset to have in the team. So hopefully we can, third time the charm, hopefully we can put these lads back in their box and crack the windshield, so to speak, and walk out of WrestleMania 29 victorious. Anyone else? Yourself there.
Big Show and Randy Orton, both in tag teams in the past. You really haven't done a lot of tag teaming. Is it hard for you to be part of the three-person team for a match like this?
You know, actually, that's a really good question. What's the name, fella?
I'm Ken Borsek.
Ken? How are you doing?
Great.
That's definitely something that's popped into my mind the last couple of months. I have been on my own since the very beginning of my career here in the WWE, and it's still kind of fairly new to me having to, you know, I've grown up not really trusting people. I've just been very direct in my approach for my own success. So, you know, myself and Big Show have gone back and forth the last couple of months. We've beat each other black and blue, punched each other in the face, bro kick, and even used giant metal chairs like the one at TLC in December. But yeah, it's hard. It's definitely a unique experience for me. It's nothing I really want to get used to, but at this stage it's more like the three of us need to get along to solve this problem with The Shield. Yourself?
Last year, even though you won the title, was not a great thing. You almost feel shortchanged for that 15-second match. Not really getting the after.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, any chance you get to walk out of WrestleMania. Have any of you guys seen have you seen the stadium? It's unbelievable. It's like every year it just gets better and better. So you go out there and you walk out, you want to spend as much time as you possibly can. 18 seconds was pretty quick, but there was a story behind that too of what Daniel Bryan was doing to keep the World Heavyweight Championship. I saw my opportunity, I took it. But yeah, absolutely, you want to soak as much time and as much presence of WrestleMania as you possibly can. I don't know if hopefully this match now will last longer than 18 seconds, but I said it's going to be a new experience, a new venue, and of course very special because we're here in New York, New Jersey, so I'll get me a chance to savor the moment tonight.
How are you guys going to show unity? Are you all going to come out at the same time, wear similar tights?
Well, Big Show did say he had a couple of pairs of singlets he was going to give us, but me wearing that would be hanging off like spandex hanging off a wet rag. I don't think that would be a good idea, but no, I don't think I think this is more than just wearing matching gear. I think, you know, we are three individuals, but we serve a common purpose. You know, they say the old saying is the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's the story tonight. I don't think there'll be any pints shared afterwards. I think once we get the job done, literally we'll be going on our own separate ways and following our own career paths. And as you said earlier on there, going for the, I'm looking to get gold back around my waist pretty soon.
All right, 2 more questions.
I'll just have to get this side here because I feel like I'm doing favoritism. Just I'm sitting over this side. How are you doing there, darling? What's the name?
Kirsty from Sky TV New Zealand.
Kirsty, how are you?
Good, good. I know the Irish love to get behind their hometown heroes. What's the reaction like when you go back home, when you perform back at home?
It's been absolutely magic. I went back, the last time I was actually in Ireland was after WrestleMania last year, and I took on Daniel Bryan in the rematch, and it was just an unbelievable experience. I actually worked in the O2 Arena as security when I was interested in becoming a WWE superstar, just to see how it all worked, and just, you know, I'd worked there just for the experience and see the show. And I went back as World Heavyweight Champion, and it was like the place was packed to the rafters, and there was Ole Ole chants, which was a very popular chant from when Ireland was in the 1990 World Cup, which was stolen from the 86 World Cup in Mexico. It's all football chants going on, and just loads of like Sheamus chants and Ireland chants, and it was an unbelievable experience. And that's the great thing about what we do, getting to travel the world and going home after I've achieved so much here is phenomenal. But like I said, no matter how good that is, there's nothing like walking out there in front of 80,000 people at WrestleMania.
Last question.
James from MTV in the UK.
Hey James.
Can you spill the beans on any surprises for the pay-per-view tonight?
They haven't told me anything. I said no. I know that there always are 1 or 2 things that come out of WrestleMania that people aren't expecting, but I think that I've been really focused on my own match. I'm just focused on putting the Shield in their place and then moving on to I'm watching the rest of the show. Straight to the bar. The family are up there. I'll enjoy the rest of the show like everybody else. Any more questions? Self?
Yeah, how is it from starting, when you started to now, seeing how the fans have, I feel, embraced you, just from, your toughness, and, you're not being shoved as technically the good guy, but just how the fans have just embraced you.
I think it's been a very unique experience. I think when I first started, obviously, no one knew who I was. I saw this big, pasty, red-haired fella, with no style, no fashion sense, walk into the ring and just literally do whatever he wanted to do and go after John Cena. Everyone loves John Cena. He's none of that. I mean, especially with the crowd, the fans, the young kids, they all love him. And I think he was target number 1. He was WWE champion. I was like, I'm not going to wait around for 5 years for my opportunity. I'm going to go right after this fella, and that's exactly what happened. And people hated me for it, which is great too, because we always look for a reaction, no matter what's good or bad. But after a while, the crowd, the fans kind of warmed to me. They found out who I was. That's what a lot about what our superstars are too. It takes a long time, but our fans and the people who watch the show, they get endeared to some of the superstars, whether they like them or they don't like them. And I think that the attitude changed towards me. Now after WrestleMania 28 in Miami, when my match lasted 18 seconds and I kicked Daniel Bryan off the get-go, I walked into Miami, the American Airlines Arena, I think it was, and almost got booed out of the building. So I wasn't too popular that day. But you never know what's going to happen. You never know how the crowd are going to react. But it's always a fun day when you get to step out there in the ring. And tonight will be no different. And on that note, thank you very much. Have a great night. Enjoy the show. I hope to see you soon, alright? Thank you.